Hey guys, so many people ask me how I pack things, and so I'm gonna show you. So this whole little compartment is basically where I put all of my liquids and medication and stuff. This is where I put all my clothes and my extra things, like the switch, emergency kit, and then toothbrush, deodorant, sunglasses, easy to access stuff. Then this is where I put my laptop. And then I also put camera stick, whatever you call these. And then whatever else that can kind of go flat in here, like postcards and various things. I'll eventually have a bunch of shot glasses that I'll need to figure out how I do. But so this is an Osprey 46 liter something, and it's very great. They're a little bit on the higher price side, but nothing too bad. I got this secondhand used. I feel like that's how you should buy a lot of your different things when you can, because why waste stuff on new things? And so let's just start putting this all together. So this is pretty much a compartment dedicated to my switch, more or less. And then this one, you put the emergency kit. Well, whatever else you can fit. Then this is a filter for my water bottle. So this essentially like filters everything that, well, not like seawater, but like practical things. Like if you come from like, put this thing into like a river, you take this compartment out, pull it up. I won't do it now because there's water in it. And then you push down and it takes out all the bad stuff in there. This is my medication, so I'm gone for like 7 months. So I have lots of medication, and it's always a problem at security. So I just try to make it as easy as possible for them. Because the odds are pretty good that I am going to get stopped, just because of how much I have and how I technically go over the limit with liquids. Because this is supposed to be my normal compartment. This is my medication compartment bag. And that clearly goes over a limit, but there is an exception for medication. I need this because I'm down for so long. So as you can see, it looks kind of empty. You want to just kind of pack it in as much as possible. I use Ziploc bags just because you can compress it like this, suck the air out, and try to make it as tight as you can. Then like try to like squeeze it in however you can to make up the least amount of room as possible. I like to leave a little bit of air in there just so that it has room to like kind of not get more air back into it, if that makes sense. Or I don't know. Just kind of like air can more so squeeze out easier. Sometimes you like make an L or like try to put something a little bit on top if it's small enough. Or like try to tuck it in the corner. Stuff it real tight. And this is like a little laundry bag, more or less what I'm using it for. This is a towel because they charge like $5 for towels at hostels. So screw that. We'll just put that in a little, where is that fit? Probably in here. Socks. Gotta have some comfy socks. At least one comfy pair, that's me. This can probably kind of go tucked down in the back corner. There, that fell. Sometimes you gotta squeeze real tight. This one's the tougher one. It's a hoodie, but you can kind of roll it up. I'll save that for kind of almost last. This is my iPad. You put it in here, and out of sight, out of mind. These are my headphones. This just wants to keep on falling. To be fair, I put it through the ringer. I am a budget audiophile. I really like decent music at affordable prices. I usually just try to put it up at the top. Probably not the best call, but that's how I do it. Kinda's got cushion though. That's about all. I might put this in here or here. These are my various cords. Put that there. And then last shirt, I like to have it all nice and neat. Squeeze everything in as much as you can. There's still a little bit of room on there. So that's probably where the hoodie will go. Cords are always a mess, but you gotta try to put in efficiently. Gotta put that in there too, of course. And that is about it for that one. Maybe we can stick this in here. Try to fit everything in every nook and cranny, compressed as much as you can. And usually you can always find ways to cram more things in there. I am a big user of pockets. I will absolutely fill all my own pockets too. Day-to-day stuff I know. So that's all filled. And then here is where sometimes I put extra cords. It's just kind of like my throwaway. I'll just use it for whatever I feel like using it for. Sometimes I'll put these cords in like this compartment when I feel like it. This is my Apple Pencil. Then somehow I gotta fit my camera in there. And here's my 3DS. Normally that's in the bigger compartment, but it just kind of changes and rotates to whatever I feel at the time. And here's this problematic piece. So normally I do use this red bag. This folds out into a full backpack. And I normally have this fully out. But just for demonstration that I can fit it all in one bag in case airports don't like that I have a personal item, this is just what I do. Because you can absolutely fit your whole life into a bag. Then there's still enough room for a camera. And if you want more, there's still a reasonable amount of room. Not amazing. Passport and our stuff. Then there. Extra bag, because you never know. And she's gonna be a tight zip, but she zips. If I can get that out of there. I think it's just like that because I made it a little bit too middle heavy. It's not evenly balanced at like the top or bottom. It needs to be as evenly distributed, but this will work. And there we go. Okay, one more thing. Power bank. I just put this in my pocket usually, but I can kind of set my backpack on even when it's fully full. Well, I want to. I just wanted to add that in there. Thanks. Okay, so I have this handy dandy little device that my friend gave me that you can check how much your luggage weighs. Thank you. I don't know if you want your name to be announced, but you know who you are. And so you just tie it here, clamp it like that. You probably find this on Amazon. I have no idea. And this should weigh about 33 pounds. And then you can change, it if you want to kilograms. I forget how you do it. Grams, ounces, kilograms, we're at the start. And then here it is at 0. And then kilograms at 33 pounds would be about 15. So you can what I like to do is take the tiny backpack while I'm over and then just redistribute the weight, because I tried that last year while I was just doing one backpack without that little thing. And I would have to do weird things where I put the laptop in my back, and I'd have to put a bunch of things in my pocket, put like clothes in my coat, and just do a whole bunch of weird stuff to make the weight, because they would not allow me to check it in sometimes, and it would just be a whole nightmare. So this is why you just have the second bag, and then maybe a personal item depending on how you do it. Yeah, and that goes all in this little handy dandy compartment where I put general things. There's even some playing cards. I have an extra pair of headphones because I like my music. And some pen, because you never know when you go to an airport and you need a pen when you're signing a visa. It's just a whole mess of fun, isn't it? And that's all. Just about all my belongings are in here, minus the Apple Pencil and the water bottle, which I'll show you in a second. Put the Apple Pencil in here, no big deal. Then what I do for the water bottle, you hold it at the airport. This is the only problematic one because there is no like cup holder at this model. It just is odd, but we make do. But it has a ring around it, so you can go like that if you don't want to bother with carrying it. And there you go, all my belongings in one bag. So how you put it on, you just go like this. Strap that, strap this. Make sure that's tight, make sure the top is tight, make sure the very tops are tight if you need to. And there you go. And it doesn't feel so bad, but I wouldn't recommend hiking up a mountain like this. But along like the streets of Paris or something, works like a charm. Thank you for watching. I would recommend bringing one of those tiny little backpacks so you can fold out, obviously, because it's just not so great having all this in like one backpack. But try to make sure that you can, just so that you can be flexible and on the go. And this is Osprey Porter 46 liter, I believe. It's the largest backpack that you can really get that is still within carry-on size. And that's it. Hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe for more.